Are we in?
When we get older, your wild. You gotta be careful. You never know when sneak miss over here is gonna get us.
He's trying to catch that the candid vibe.
Right?
Yeah, the candid vibe.
TriPod.
We got some candid from Powell last time.
Yeah, for real.
What was it?
It was, I don't know, we can't even say it.
Are we in?
Release.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, welcome back to TriPod Podcast episode 698 or something.
Nice.
Welcome back to the content farm for Nomad Productions that is the TriHards.
Content farming.
How many formats do you guys think we can cover by the end of this?
Audiobook.
Stills.
Audiobooks, yes. An
Uh,
audiobook, but we all read it at the same time. Like just talking over each other. Three audio.
I had a joke, but it's just straight up episode spoilers. The only time we say unison things.
No.
We could practice. We could pull a book off and be like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's the worst
That is the
podcast
worst.
idea.
I mean, it was crazy. Throwback to grade 3. I'm not sure you and I were in the same class. I had Madame Chantal. You?
I
Wait.
don't remember.
I think there was Division 1. Kev was in Division 1. You in Kevin's class in grade 3?
I don't think so.
Whatever. Anyway, they
I was in the
read.
class where we freaking took naps after recess and stuff.
In grade 3?
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Oh,
My teacher was
that's-
a mad hippie.
Beautiful.
And she just like shut the lights off and we just lie on the floor.
Was she
for, like, an
hippie or
hour.
was she like hungover? She's like, yeah, you guys just take a nap.
I don't know. I was 8. I couldn't tell.
Yay! Anyway, there was a Harry Potter reading.
Sure.
And a good friend of ours, well, a friend of ours, or a person in our class, Amelia Fatchin, was able to mouth the words to Harry Potter as
Oh,
the
she just
teacher was reading
knew
it.
it by heart.
But like, how did she know the teacher's cadence as well? Like, she like paused and like I watched her like, I guess, and I was just like, what? That's some straight up talent. There's no book that I know on that level. And I never even got into
The Holy Bible?
Yeah, there you go, baby.
Come on now.
Scripture.
That's true. Yeah. Ned Stark 3:16. What's that? Did someone bring up Thrones? Should we talk about how Powys rewatching Thrones right now?
Oh, you're
Yes.
actually doing it?
Oh my god. I can't believe I ever like slept on the rewatch value of like early Thrones, bro.
Yeah, like the first 4 seasons, arguably 5.
Oh man. I'll just say this. War is easier than daughters. I'm just like, oh, you give sense of the freaking doll made of the finest hair. Oh man,
Yeah.
It's like each one, for me, each scene has so much value because it has so much intrigue of like what is gonna happen. Even as I've seen the whole thing, and yeah, don't get me wrong, there are bouts and episodes where I cry. Just out of like, wow, this could have been so much better. I actually am just like, oh, like I actually really cried a few times over it, rewatching it. Like, this is an absolute masterpiece, man. Because like the scenes like stand alone as freaking masterpieces.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And like, you know, it's impressive because they do it for an hour. We do it for 2 to 5 minutes. Create masterpieces, that is.
Yeah. Well,
Our sketch comedy show
Sure.
is only ramping up in absolute quality and absolute class.
yeah, I hope so.
I mean, Pod's not bad either.
Pod's alright. Pod's pretty good.
Audiobook's gonna be lit.
Audiobook is our Game of Thrones podcast, where we just talk about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no one's ever done that before.
Do we get
Nobody.
Do we get DD&A'd if we read Game of Thrones?
DD&A?
if we read it?
Like,
Are we in
and
trouble?
release it as a...
Audio.
Yeah, of course.
Not as a,
absolutely.
but as a pod. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
okay, that's someone else's thing.
if we're reading the book on the pod, yeah.
The swing though. It's worth a try.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
never
know.
know.
I don't know,
You
man.
never know until you try. Well, here we are.
TriHards sports team.
TriHards sports team.
I don't know what the team is.
Oh, nice. Dude, like
I don't
a
know
beer
what
league
sport.
of something? We could make like a baseball team. That's really easy to play. Everyone can do that.
Yeah, that's like this. That's like the beer league.
Yeah.
Oh man, episode idea. We're just on a beer league team of some kind.
That's a fantastic idea.
Dude,
The thing is,
sick.
Or it could just be like an underlining like arc, where it's just like something we do sometimes.
that's actually not a bad idea.
Fair. There's something there. There's something there.
I want to delve into that writer's room pod, but at the same time...
Writer's room pod.
Yes, that's a fantastic idea as well. I do also want to address the fact that, like, I hate drinking and playing sports. I hate being not bone sober when I play sports. I hate being...
Why? Because you can't handle not being your absolute best?
That's exactly why.
I get it.
It's like, my touch let me down. I'm like, really? Was the taste of that Cronenberg worth, like, this moment of shame? And, like, now my team lost the ball? Why? Because I wanted to freaking, whatever, sip a cold, delicious, fruity brew. This pod is brought to you by Cronenberg, 1667. Powys' favorite beer.
You just got the year wrong, bro.
What is it?
1664. Cancelled.
Docs,
We lost the
docs.
sponsorship.
Dude, this pod is brought to you by anybody who wants to give us any money.
Yeah.
Any
Down
money.
is flip.
It's all about the money. Casho. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm. It's actually kind of fun news. I'm seeking investors.
In.
Just me.
Just seeking.
I'm hearing that something like this is
More
real
cash.
though. Something like this.
OnlyFans. TriHards OnlyFans.
Oh, dude! Oh, Jerry, he's on all of these, man.
If I calculate the return on slip vestment, can we find?
Okay, so the TriHards OnlyFans is capitalized hards, right?
Yes.
Because it's a dong delivery service.
It's about time
Visual dong delivery
that we
service.
just
mind
like quit with the BS.
you. Right.
Just go right into the dick jokes. Like, just fully lean in.
It's
Oh,
home.
shit, that was a dick joke, wasn't it?
It's home. It's home. Let's put a big foreskin blanket over this pod.
No.
Big foreskin
And
blanket.
if you're listening to this and you haven't had your penis peeled like a banana. Did we drop that in fast? I may have dropped that. That was
No,
my-
definitely not.
I definitely stole that joke from some like Saw spoof. Or did I just? I don't
Dude,
even
I'm
know.
glad you stole that joke. I'm
Right?
glad that didn't come out of your brain.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, my brain is a funny place.
Oh my
My
god.
brain is a funny place. Did you guys have enjoyable days today?
I had
a great day.
Oh, wow.
No, just kidding. Go ahead.
I mean, go into your.
I wasn't gonna double. I climbed grouse with Zachy today.
Zach, yeah?
Did you beat him to the top?
See, grouse is a shorter one,
So you lost.
I did.
Where'd you,
lose.
you climbed Cypress before.
Yes.
Yeah.
And grouse, yeah, it's a lot steeper and a lot more intense because Cypress is a little
Like a
more-
grind, or did you ride
No,
up the
just
road?
ride up the road until basically you get to the Grouse Mountain sign. I don't know, maybe there's some of our cyclist fans have been sliding into my DM saying I'm wrong about some stuff, but hopefully.
Wait, legit?
No. Yes. Yes.
You got my hopes up.
Of course.
You have fans?
We do, dude. They're like, dude, you got the. But I will.
I've gotten like 3 DMs.
Yes.
About the pod, so.
Mhm.
I've gotten a bunch of DMs telling me to shut the flip up. So
Yeah, that's just.
that's why I'm talking louder.
I got some legit DMs about the pod as well.
Yes.
Have you gotten one?
Yeah, yes.
Nice. And it was like,
I mean, just people we know.
indeed.
But like, support.
That's how it beginneth.
Yeah.
Mine was like, oh, by the way, you get pink salt here on the cheap. I was like, this pod has paid itself off already. But it's like, keep talking about things that, where the shopper's at.
That's true. I think that's actually like the most feedback I've gotten so far is about
TriHards
the
pink
dollar
salt.
store.
TriHards pink salt.
TriHards, do you get merchandising?
Oh, dude.
I mean, we
Pull the
could...
Donald Trump method and just put your name on everything?
Pig salt. What was that thing?
Available at the shopper image.
Yeah. I mean, we could get it at so cheap, and I have a vinyl dude, and we can just slap the TriHards logo on it. Start selling them for real market price, $6, those grinders.
Are you talking about just fraudulently selling the dollar store?
Well, what if you buy something?
Peel off the dollar store.
Where does that business to business line get blurred?
That's fair.
Because it's like you resell.
That's fair, but it's a wholesale thing. Like you buy supply from stores in wholesale, and that's how you save the money because you sell them individually for a higher price. If we're buying them one at a time,
But if it's already whole.
this is like a 5-cent profit margin.
I like this. Take me back to grade 5. Now, yes, you are definitely correct. shoot. I had something I wanted to add, commerce related.
Pink salt.
Pink salt.
One more.
TriPod.
There it is. We can sell pink salt. No, but like, come on, there are some things that, some glitches in the system like that are open for financial exploitation.
Sure.
Like something that's too cheap. Like literally, pink salt comes to mind.
Yeah, or
because
you could like
there
you
just
could
aren't
like
that many that are that
just spitballing. You could like go to Costco, buy all of the toilet paper and all the Lysol wipes, and then sell those for like a higher price. I'm just thinking could be.
It's a fun. It's
I don't know when this pod's gonna come out. There might be fucking COVID-20 by that point.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Sure.
Oh, COVID. You know, I will say though, I always thought to myself, worst case scenario, if I really wanted to make money and I didn't care how, I would just go to Costco, buy boxes of candy, because that stuff is literally wholesale price, and sell it for $1 a piece. Like get a box of Skittles, 20 Skittles for $6.
Dude, you
20
have to
bags of
sell
Skittles
Yeah,
for
how you
$6.
how you
each
even,
Skittle individually. One Skittle.
Senzu beans.
But even so, like, what's your plan for selling candy though? Like, yeah, like just multiplying the money in your head is like, yeah, that seems like a good
I'm
idea.
gonna
But
go
you
to
gotta-
an elementary school
Yeah,
and
you
say,
gotta-
hey kids, want some candy? And then I'm gonna lure them into my van.
Yeah, I just think that you're gonna quickly run into the problem that you have a van full of candy and you have nobody to buy it.
The candy van cometh. Bring it, and I can play original songs instead of that. Hold on a second, I'm just typing into the mainframe. Yes, you guys have valid points. I will say, however,
So like that's your like emergency plan though.
okay.
Like Powys loses his job and by lunchtime he's at Costco with a cart full of Skittles.
Who wants this sweet drove, baby?
Gets up to the till and he's like, oh, I lost your job, huh?
I told you I was coming. I told you I was coming.
Do you get to write your Costco membership off as like a tax benefit
Oh, dude.
at that point?
Someone told me you can write off tattoos.
Are you serious?
Haha! Yes.
Really?
Yeah, as
Creative accounting.
investment into like local art apparently is something you can write off.
Oh, it's like
My buddy told me.
like if you bought a painting or something.
Indeed.
Same idea.
I mean, my
Indeed.
body is
Ah.
a canvas.
Is it not?
I mean, I guess.
Because my buddy had an unbelievable tattoo on his hand. I was like, look at that detail. Can I kiss it? He was like, bro, COVID. That's what kind of sucks about COVID is that like people can like tell me to get
kiss your
away.
homie's hands.
Yes. It's,
Can't kiss the
it's
homies,
whack.
man.
They always tell me like, Powys, 6 feet. I'm like, man, this is my gimmick. I got a new face. And they're like, no. You have to figure out bubble gimmicks now. And I was like,
New normal.
but yeah, that is something I wanted to mention. To the money tip, I will say there was a gentleman who sold bottled water where opposite corner of the P&E, not kitty corner,
Yeah.
this opposite corner, just across one street.
Yeah.
He had his cooler open. What was displayed? His business license. What was in the cooler? Exclusively water, exclusively bought from the gas station kitty corner to the P&E.
Yeah.
He buys the water, rips the bag, puts it in, sells it for $1 a piece, buys a 24 case for at absolute most $7.
Okay, but that's
Shut.
that's a business plan, dude. That's like 3 steps ahead of you filling a Costco cart with Skittles.
It must start. It starts
Selling
at
a Costco cooler full of blue Skittles.
Yes.
They're wet. All of the color has run off of them.
Oh.
And then
You
you,
get like
sell the Skittle soup at the end.
Yeah, the
You
point
get like a
is-
snow shovel at Costco as well.
True. Yeah, I guess I just want to capitalize on that sugar and color addiction. If I get desperate. Is that my water?
It is, dude.
Oh,
Oh, started with the COVID, now it. Oh, don't get DVR'd on that. Don't get DVR'd and
GVRD.
GVRD. Nice.
GVRD.
You're gonna be working there.
But I hope you're not
Or that was
thirsty.
the thing back in the dark. Back in the dark. I miss all the Irish people at my job, man. Carn, L-M, go tur. I was like, oh, so sick.
Maybe you gotta work on that one.
That's exactly how she sounds, bro. You saying as if I got the impression wrong. But yeah, no. It was there's all types of flavors. We had Northern Ireland. We still have a good friend of mine now. Shout out to Niall. He's still around. You heard me speaking my broken German to my work husband, Rasmus Bonvenkrug. He listens to the pod too. He's like, well, I'm gonna say I like it. I like it. I'm like, thanks, buddy. So yeah, we got that work support. We got that work, man. Gonna try to get foster some more of those, that work love for the music video I'm shooting on the weekend.
Nice.
With The Wave, my team.
Cool.
The U17 girls.
Yeah.
I've gotten them to write a song with much prodding. I made the little beat. They wrote the song. How I made the hoodies. Sorry for the audio listeners. Get on that YouTube. I'm looking at the light bulb like it's the camera. Sorry for the audio listeners at home. Let me ASMR you and say Powys is wearing, describe audio. Powys is wearing a long sleeve pullover black hoodie with a light orange acid wash and a logogrammic white wave over where his heart is tentatively beating on the left side of his chest. The crest. And basically this weekend, my good homie Someto is gonna come out, get some drone shots of us playing, get some real shots of us just straight up mobbing in all our hoodies to this song that they're writing. They're brainstorming as we speak. My phone's at my feet, and some of the lyrics they're coming up with are absolutely incredible. Well, I one of them didn't rhyme, but it ended with, because they're all like wave puns and all, and this ain't DVRNO or whatever the heck it is, because this is
DMCA? DCMA? DMCA.
DMCA. Anyway, it was like something, be forever lost at sea, and I'm like, ooh, that one's cold. And I wrote a few lyrics too, but yeah, hopefully
Powys is just gonna show up and battle rap.
like, yo, you think you're good? You think your lyrics is alright. Real quick. Hey, yo, it's been a racing for homie soon. This is horrible. But like I would 9 in the It's so far away from like, if I just hardly enunciate. Does that count? Dude, this DVR?
That just reminds me, Powys was watching some compilation video a few months ago, and there was a guy who was speaking and he wasn't saying any like consonants, he was just like hip. He was trying to say hip. He just didn't say the P. He's like, look at the hip.
What was it? Is it like an accent?
No, he was just speaking like super like hood.
Yeah,
I think
Southern, like TIP would be like, what's up, it's tip. But like this guy was on such a level.
Yeah.
Hip. Like gonna have the Oh man, what was it? A Zap to Beyond maybe?
Something like that. It was like some compilation of just like random stuff, and it was like some kind of fail video or something.
Evolution is crazy, man. I went back. Shout outs to Warden, because that is just Warden. That was his name, right?
Who?
Warden. Darwin. Sorry. Anyways. Can we DVR? Oh, good sir. I give you one kiss on the face. What?
No, it's COVID. Dude.
Sorry, bro. You give me. Well, we'll give it. But it's crazy.
Dude, this is a bubble in here. Actually, you could probably kiss the homies in the pod studio.
You guys are literally in my pod.
Yeah.
Or in the DOS pod.
DOS pod.
Dead Dish Vigo Dead pod.
Dude, we're on episode 698 now.
Take away the 8.
Like.
And that's my favorite app.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the sex number. The sex number.
What's up, girl? Oh, what's up? 70 minus 1? Yeah, it was kind of funny because I kind of half got my family hooked on these montage videos that I think Jaaron's alluding to, like Zap de Spion, which was this French, like, here's a viral video, 30-minute video on YouTube that's all the viral, like, videos.
A compilation of viral videos?
Yeah. Win, fail, funny, laugh, squanch. And I liked it because all of the definitions were in French at the bottom, so I was like, oh, I'm kind of like studying French.
You read the video description on a 30-minute video.
No, there's one every time.
There's like for each little clip, there's like subtitles explaining the video.
Alright.
And like you did learn little vocabulary words and stuff where it was just like, oh, that's that thing. I forgot about that.
I recollect rien. of them. But the point is, now I'm just like so away from that. Like I showed up to my Thanksgiving dinner at my house and my parents, or my family rather, was playing like his Apis Beyond, and I felt honored, but at the same time I was like, I haven't been here in a month and these guys don't know that like I'm not touching dopamine spiky things right now. And this is just an absolute dopamine staple to the head, dopamine staple to the head, dopamine staple to the head. I'm like, how am I supposed to have a conversation after this after I've seen somebody just do like a quadruple sow cow off the 5-meter diving board? Now I see a crazy rally car crash. Now I see goal of the year from 2008. Now I see that. Now I have to talk. Now I have to listen to you tell me about your fucking It's not happening, man.
I think there's something maybe more to investigate there. If watching a compilation video just turns off your ability to speak to people.
Dude, I don't know.
Like multiple things happen in the video. How am I supposed to speak?
Well, that's the thing, because I throw on that Thrones and it doesn't have the same effect on me, man. Even though it's
more drawn out.
It's drawn, but every moment is like a climax in a way. But maybe it's the fact that it's colorful.
I mean, I can relate a little bit. Whereas, like, if I am watching TV or I'm playing video games early in the day, the rest of the day, if I'm trying to be creative or anything like that, is not gonna happen. Whereas, like, kind of like you were saying, where like you don't like to have a beer when you're playing sports. Whereas, like, if it's just not as crisp,
right?
It's something like that.
Yeah, definitely, and like definitely. Yeah, it's just crazy because it reminds me of, I mean, like it's pro wrestling, I don't know if you guys know this, but back in the day we would watch these montages of moves that make me go, holy shit.
Yeah.
And that was like the craziest wrestling moves. Like if someone was like wrestling's fake, I'd be like, oh, what's like, pull up this montage.
It's predetermined.
Yes, exactly. And
you know what else is predetermined? I don't know, I was thinking of something, it didn't come, sorry, continue. I'll come back to you.
That's not, is that a COVID apple? Steve Jobs, iPhone XR Super Eagle Pro Max. Okay. See what I'm saying? This dopamine, bro?
What did you just say in the past 30 seconds?
Okay, hold on. Moves that make me go, holy shit.
Okay.
Is my video that I show to people to say, if you say pro wrestling is whack, watch this. Basically because they involve the craziest moves where people get legit hurt the most, or at least
do something crazy.
Undeniable feats of athleticism. And I would watch it and just be like, yeah, this is great, and then try to watch an actual match. Which back in the day, I could watch matches. I could watch hour-long matches. I could watch Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels put each other in headlocks for half an hour for the match, and now it's like, come on, give me that, you know? So I'm trying to keep my, if you want to be my dopamine.
Careful.
Fair enough, man. I mean, sure I can't relate to
You're
this.
not there.
No,
you're good. You can just.
Yeah, I can watch compilation videos all day if I wanted to.
Copy that.
And then have a conversation. I could watch compilation videos all day and come to TriPod.
Oh!
I could watch advertisements all day long and come to TriPod. I could watch an advertisement right now.
Oh, wow.
Breaking news coming from Seattle, Washington. There's a instant news bulletin about a wonderful show. What time is it coming out, Maxwell? What is that? Sunday at 4 p.m.? Tune in.
Okay, that's great.
That ad break was brought to you by Skittles. Perfect for selling out of the back of your van.
Isn't the ad break what brings things? Does somebody sponsor the ad break?
Yes, that's sick. That ad was brought.
Okay, so we have our own ads for other Nomad properties here.
Indeed.
Then we get MeUndies to sponsor the ad break.
Yes. Yeah.
MeUndies, WeUndies, X Eagle Pro Magnum WeUndies.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's
like,
our signature line.
I mean, honestly, to really justify and add a little bit of direction to our heavy dicked content in some of our episodes.
Fucking way to say it.
we could literally like be like, yo, we could make underwear, dude. Like we could actually sell underwear and be like, yo, this whole show's about penises. No, like,
there's a compartment for your Skittles.
Like,
Like,
Reflect it.
is your employment status okay? Like, there's a lot of money making schemes
I
coming out
don't
tonight.
know, and I do not know. To add, I'm not sure. But like seriously, like episode 1, I was not kidding when it was like Magnum Undies. Guys gonna be like, bro, I need that. Like, listen, I don't have like an absolute hammer, but just the Magnum Undies are like just a little more comfy, you know? Like, I was like, dude, you wearing Magnum Undies? Like, I mean, it's not because I have an absolute reptile in between my legs. It's just, shouts to reptile.
No.
You remember the reptile? Oh my god, back when I thought all porn I watched was real.
I did not know where you were going with that at all.
Reptile, dude.
Oh god, what? Do I want to know?
Dude with a 24-inch with scales. And I'm not talking musical. Oh god. I
Now I understand why you had an issue with porn.
No wonder.
I never ended up in those places.
Oh, dude. I was like, I'm gonna get 6 puberty to compete with this.
Back in the golden age when you thought all porn was real.
Honestly though, bro.
Back when you thought everybody who did porn was in love.
Yeah.
There's not enough kissing.
Wow. Oh my god.
Oh god,
The first time Powys noticed they weren't wearing wedding rings.
What? Say
Oh.
word? Like,
oh my god.
That's not okay.
cheating, but they don't look like they're that scared.
Oh my
This is
god.
what's coming in.
That doesn't look like his stepmom. What the f?
Okay, that was way more recent. Step
Yeah, that
phrases
is-
was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's like on the laughing stops. Like, hey, let's bring it back to reality here. That step shit is new.
That's real. That's
Back
when
then-
porn actually
yeah.
dabbled in reality.
I mean, somebody said to me like, dude, you know how many step siblings there are now? Tons.
Like real world, like actually, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
People that break out and remarry, like, there's a reason that, you know, it's kind of like the old.
They all want to bang. Is what you're suggesting?
No, it's like, does the industry make the pattern, or does the pattern make the industry? Like, does MTV lay the framework for the MOOC? For the like, did Jersey Shore make
Okay,
MTV?
I just want to interject that the way you frame this is you've suggested that the trend of step porn has caused an increase in actual step siblings.
That is.
Like,
Okay, and
the fact that this genre of porn has become more
Influence.
prevalent has created more genuine step sibling relationships.
Okay, that is the second one. Is
We're
what I'm
trying to
positing.
blame their step sibling.
The second one is what I'm positing. Yes. Like, did Jersey Shore create more poly Ds in the club,
Oh, that's definitely true.
I think a little of both.
or did poly Ds create Jersey Shore?
Both.
Well, I think both for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like, where's that responsibility? Like, is MTV just like, hey, these people are real, you know? Like, I mean, not that, no disrespect to that lifestyle, actually, Pauly D was pretty much the best one in season 1, I thought. He's quite respectful and quite sweet.
I think I remember
When he was
anything
showing
that actually
JWoww
happened.
as Prince Albert, even though he knew she had a mang,
Yeah, pretty nice.
but he was like, yo,
Okay, guys, secondary pod idea. We do an entire watch through of Jersey Shore and discuss it
Yes.
episode by episode.
Yes, I'm down for that.
I think we need to have a good time.
I really enjoy
discussing
Jersey
something.
Shore actually.
We can just do that one without a setup or anything. We can just
That's
put it
what's
on-
shot, kid! That's what's shot! When Ronnie fights the dude on the board. Buckle!
Dude, save it for the pod.
True!
Jeez, man.
Okay. But that was, I don't know if you guys remember that, but like Jersey Shore's popularity, it was great. And I remember when it came out and I phoned Adam Rossi right away. I was like, dude, you see the trailer for this, man? It looks hilarious. And he's like, Shore douchebags? No way! And I was like, yes way, bro. But Snooki getting smacked. You remember? Season 1, Snooki gets legit clocked. What?
I don't remember. It was like 10 years
Dude, this is why I'm saying rewatch pod.
bro. What? Yeah, yes. Rewatch value is strong. Cause yeah, Snooki's in the bar and like some guy's like, hey, you're being weird, like, you're not like that tall or nothing. And she's like, hey, I'm just being mean. And he's just like, ah.
I A dude just punched her?
This is like news to you?
I don't remember.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. He absolutely clocked her. And they showed it in all the ads. But when they actually aired the episode, they didn't show it. And it was like, what kind of tease is that? Like, they weren't able to show it on some,
I
like...
go to Pornhub to find that shit.
Oh.
How much footage do you think they had to cut through to make those episodes?
A lot.
It's just hours, right?
Of them just shit-faced.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what, Paul?
They would go to the club at like 2:30.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous, man. And of course, you know, not all, but reality shows do have a scripted component.
For sure.
That's not,
Well, yeah.
you know, but even
Are you saying pro wrestling's not real?
He would never say that.
the fact that pro wrestling is upfront about its level of reality,
Is it, though?
I guess sometimes they try to act a little bit more real than they are.
I don't know if anything really is upfront about its
Whoa.
not realness.
Wow.
Is it?
that shit right now.
Yeah,
That theory guy.
Buddy, okay, if someone said the 3 word, then I'm about to delve. Powys has been having the most incredible dreams lately. Excuse me, ooh, Morty.
Morty.
This book I'm reading, Ultimate Journey by Robert Monroe, has been such a motivator for me to like really pay attention to my dreams, be into my dreams. I feel like I'm being groomed in my dreams by some spirits to get through some crazy shit. Right? It's like
It's actually pretty common for people who like go into lucid dreams type stuff.
okay.
Get messages from people in their dreams, and
Right.
like, the more that you practice being aware in your dreams,
Right.
you can get like messages from.
Yes. Now there's a
That's
bit.
it, yeah.
There's a lot of basic dream stuff going on. Like I don't know if the listeners are familiar, but I have been on quite a strict pornography diet on the last.
I think they're aware, man.
1/3 of this. Well, I don't know. But just in case it's your first episode, Pal's been off porn for a chunk of time now, at least 100 days, and rewatching Thrones was definitely
Dude,
not,
that's
not
dangerous.
porn. Yes. Even the tame Viserys with his sex slave moments been getting relived in my dreams every once in a while. Dog. My dreams are like, oh, you see some shit? Oh, it's a Dothraki fuck down right now, dog. It's like, maybe that's why everyone was sand-skinned. Because, like, basically the other day, I was in this dream, I'm getting shot at in the middle of the street, I dodge all the bullets, I run into this building, and everyone's having sex in the building. It's a massive orgy.
Yeah, this is like all classic dream stuff.
And then I rip open the door and run down the stairs, and in the stairwell there's people having sex everywhere. And then I get to another level, and then there's more people having sex everywhere.
It's a lot of sex.
Tons of boinking, tons of schlonking, and I was just, you know, there's a little more context to make it be like, okay, here's something that's been something of a demon, if you will, for me, and now the dream world is like putting my face in the acid, you know? Let me add one more example. So, before my mentor and good friend Matt Weeb taught me how to be completely chill, adrenaline-wise on rides, he eventually like taught me how to be completely straight-faced on the Revelation. Before that, I was like super like, oh my god, I'm on the pirate ship. So I had a dream the other day.
While he's on the Revelation.
Yeah, honestly. I had a dream the other day that my boss from soccer said, Powys, I'm going to take you overseas and make you an unbelievable soccer coach. I said, great. And we get on this boat, and it's a pirate ship, and instead of going schwamp, instead of swinging like a scythe across the wall, it turns like a catapult and starts to kind of just come up like this, and the adrenaline I felt was so beyond anything human real realm that I just hung on to the side and just thought, okay, my boss is with me, he's not freaking out, so I'm not freaking out. He's not freaking out, so I'm not freaking out. He's not freaking out, so I'm not freaking out. And like, I think those two dreams are some kind of like test to be like, how much can you take, bro? Because like, if you can take some shit, we'll take you past the bands of Earth life. You know what I mean? Like
that's just dreams. This is what it is. But you reminded me of in my dreams, I'm like terrified of any sort of height, like at all. Like I'm talking like if I'm standing on a 3-foot ledge, I'll like get on the ground. Because like I'm afraid to fall off.
Interesting.
Like it could be no height at all basically, and I'm like scared to die.
Because like this book they talk about like outer body experiences and stuff and like heights and like flying.
Right, I can jump like 1 billion feet in the air in my dreams, and that's how I can lucid dream. Is I will jump, and if it takes me like if it's like a moon jump, then I'm like, okay, we're at dream time. I haven't done a pretty long time though, but like I was pretty consistent at that for a while.
I had a lucid trick that was taught to me by someone in this room. Jaaron was telling me about this audiobook he was dabbling in about breathing through your nose. And he said this guy basically like cures like sleep apnea and snoring by breathing through his nose. So I was like, Jared, can you finish this book? He said one of the things you could do is we're roommates. One of the things you do, I spiked the light bulb again. One of the things you can do is go to sleep with tape over your mouth.
It forces you to breathe through your nose.
It forces you to breathe. So
I guess it would, yeah.
It sounds counterintuitive, but actually it worked.
I've done it 6 of the last 7 days, and one time I was in a dream, and it was crazy because Jaaron was in my dream, and he's like, bro, you're gonna be late for work, and we were both working the next morning at the crack of dawn. I was like, holy shit, you're right, I am gonna be late for work, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm talking? My mouth is taped shut. I can't be talking.
I must be dreaming.
Wait till you're announced. Feathers there, women there, Dothraki rise. But yeah, it's I lived out some throat shit.
Does it count as watching porn if you watch it in your dream?
It counts as watching porn if you watch Game of Thrones. That's for damn sure. You're watching someone with their breasts exposed getting carnally rammed from the back in the name of a celebration of love. Does it count as porn? I'd say yes. Khal Drogo would say no. No. Is that the only word you know? Yes. It is known that Farfethish could finish a man only with her eyes. Like, oh shit, son.
This is Powys like, tell me about this eye finish.
Like, Jared comes in with me and just staring at myself in the mirror like, what's up, bro? Oh, it's crazy, bro. Oh my god, there was an old movie. Oh my god. Haggard was like not the original Jackass, just like Bam Margera's, like his half of the Jackass crew made a fictional movie. It would almost be like a lower effort if we did a full-length TriHards. If we did a feature-length TriHards with a little less effort. All due respect, I'm sure they tried. Like,
so less than us.
Less effort. I think they were just like really like fucking around, like a little less structure with the amount of like whatever. But he's like, dude, if you never jerked off to your own ass, you're missing out on life. And like Ryan Dunn is just like gone through this horrible breakup, and they're trying to like coach him through the breakup, and it's like, you know, you gotta make eye contact with yourself and then look back at your ass and like. And of course, there's a scene where he's like, "Oh yes, it's fucking sick." That movie is ridiculous, and I got a nickname from it because the guy, Brandon DiCamillo tries to make a reverse microwave, where he's like, instead of making something hot really quickly, you can make it cold really quickly, and he's like, all you need to do is put it in this box and expel a bunch of Freon gas. And Freon is like the chemical in the fridge that makes your shit cold. And I was like, dude, Freon. Yeah. And my MSN name for a while was like Freon, yo. I'm Freon, dog. I'm that cool, dog. I'm Freon. What's up? Freon. Yo, call me. F. So, thank you, Bam, and your team for both Dick Buttery and Freon gas.
It's nice of them to give back, you know.
You know, you gotta give and give in this world, and they got their, big break.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I was talking to someone at my job about TriHards and TriPod. He's like, bro, I did a sketch comedy show for 8 years, bro.
Nice.
Crank it, do it. I'm like, dude, let's see it. You're funny as
Yeah, that's it.
like, you know what I mean? So we might be at this, boys, for a minute.
Sketch comedy, that's another genre.
That's valid.
So we gotta do everything, man.
TriHards sketch comedy.
Whose line is it? Try hard anyway.
Improv? That's tricky.
Yeah, improv. But this is improv.
I mean, we're just talking.
It's
That's what it was to Wayne Brady and Colin Mockery.
I'm sorry, everybody. That statement was hubris. I didn't mean it.
I mean, it's still factual, rooted in fact. I appreciate your hubing yourself. But like,
hubris.
You gotta hube.
Don't think it's too secret to the viewers that our level of preparation for the pods is not as high as the level of preparation for an episode.
Yeah, they can tell.
Yeah. Energy-wise, it's similar for me. On the days where I show up like low energy, I notice it in how I speak.
Like today.
Kind of.
No, I'm kidding.
But
Ready?
no, today's good, man. Today was my first time filming a shuffle sesh in a long time.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had like a new-ish setup.
Word.
Took our big ass mirror from the hallway so I could see myself, and then
That's
So vital, man. So vital.
it's like in dance studios. It's like seeing yourself in the mirrors. You can see what it looks like in real time, and then
Gyms as well?
gyms as well. Gyms is a little trickier, just because like
Crowded as well.
just seeing other people and like trying to stay in my zone, I get distracted with other people.
So you can get a bicep pump and kiss yourself in the mirror.
But
Where those works. Yeah, I mean, I think about it. I remember one of the first times I got, I don't know, Christmas, legit 10 or 11 years ago, my parents got me a flip cam back before everybody's phone was 720p.
Oh, I remember those things, man.
Yeah. Tall,
Yeah.
rectangular
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
with a USB pop out,
Yeah.
6 whole gigs of memory on it. And I remember watching myself play soccer and I was like, wow, I've never seen this before.
Right.
I've never seen myself play. I never, I need to bend my knees more. I need, I like see these things that I just would have never, ever experienced. And it's priceless, man. And it's like crazy to be that set of eyes, or have that set of eyes.
That's fair. That's cool. I've never thought of that. I've never like videoed myself doing anything.
Right?
You know,
I mean,
never videoed.
one-on-one coaching just in general, which you can give to yourself in that video format. Like, have you ever watched back, what about like video game footy? You guys film games?
Oh yeah, no, I've absolutely like. You gotta watch the replay so that you're an expert,
Indeed.
right? You watch the replay, you see how your builds worked.
Yeah.
They didn't work.
Yeah.
You know.
In a game of some length,
Oh yeah,
like, would you watch a whole league game back?
I have, yeah.
And did you get some nice learnings from it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I guess that's the same idea, right?
I mean,
It's
yeah.
just not looking at my physical self.
No. I mean, we do it when we shoot the thing. Like, sometimes I like to see, when we shoot our web series, TriHards.
TriHards.
Available now. Not
Available.
quite. Available
No,
soon.
this is up 698. It's been available for like 5 years. It's actually valid.
Yes, but like, I like to see, how do I look on this one a bit, just to see, am I being too much Jim Carrey with the facial expressiones? Am I being too much Eric Andre with the mustard on my fro? Am I being too much Have you met Stinson on my, deliveries? But yeah, man, like, I remember when my team 2 years ago, we had a parent film the games, and we would rewatch it and be like, oh my gosh, you just lost the ball 4 times in a row doing the exact same thing. Like, we definitely need to say, don't fucking try to flick the ball over you and your opponent's head and run and grab it and run down the field and score. But, lessons learned. I'm just grateful now to be in a position to give people the coaching that I never got. I was like, I've been on that tip a lot lately, like, you know what, like, I'm gonna grind for my team, like, my coach has never fucking grinded for me like this, I'm gonna be that dude. And Instagram was like, I feel you, homie. I went on Insta and got an ad for a sweater that says, be the person you needed when you were growing up. I'm like, okay. Swipe, bye.
they just keep getting better and better with that.
Like
How about like those like overly targeted shirts where it's I'm born in November and like it's like a huge fucking thing and it's like and I have a crazy wife. Sometimes she scares me.
and like literally like.
But I just keep cranking my MF and hog. You guys ever been to the subreddit The Pack?
No.
Okay, it's just like it's basically all those. I'm sure you've seen like basically like Harley rider memes, like where it's like some skull guy riding a motorcycle, right? And it's like some pseudo badass thing. Yeah, but so it's like that, but it's like satirized surrealist memes to the extreme on that. It's so funny, man.
Can you think of any off the top of your head, maybe?
Like it's just like all these. You've seen these pictures before because it's from the shirts and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And but it'll just be like this guy, and he's like, "So what if I use my wife's shampoo? I like the smell." And I'll just keep cranking my MF and hog.
Yeah.
When you said that, I thought you were talking about dongs.
Dude, yeah, that's half the joke.
Okay.
Right. The Powisian meme equivalent is like how I look in public, and it's like this black dude with like AirPods in with like a bandana, like looking all mean, pointing down. It's like, what's playing? And it's like High School Musical 2 or something. I'm just like, oh my god, that's so me sometimes. But yeah. MF and hogs get cranked, brother.
That's how it is.
Jerry, you been memeing?
Memeing?
Looking at memes?
Not really. I had to do a meme detox, unfortunately. I love memes,
rough.
but I don't know. I had to do like a cleanse of my Instagram feed
In the name of?
in the name of posting stuff for TriHards going forward.
Right.
Just because like I had to take a cleanse from social media altogether for like I don't know 7-8 months, and
Copy.
then when I went back, I
Where'd you go?
What? Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I had to do like a cleanse, just like unfollowing random accounts, unfollowing people that I was like drunk on a night out at a bar. I don't even remember who this person
know
is.
who they are.
Yeah, just like stuff like that, or just like, also just people that were, I don't know, spreading not negativity, but just like reading it made me feel uncomfortable. You know, like meme pages where like people are getting into arguments in the comments, and I get entertained by people.
Oh, dude, you don't go in the comments.
But that's the thing, like I get drawn into shit like that, and then like. As much as I love me some memes, even like Reddit, like I can't do it anymore because then I just get caught scrolling.
Yeah.
And I just scroll and I scroll. Even in black and white lately.
Wow.
I've been like not as much as usual, but like still catch myself scrolling sometimes.
Dude, I mean, like on that social media purge game though, I get you. I learned from the mistakes of other prolific content creators. And I went back to my Twitter account that I haven't used in 6 years.
I'm so scared of that
And I nuked it. I spent like an hour going back through and I'm like, probably not on this one.
Dude, my Twitter account, I haven't used it in like 5 years.
Yeah, me neither. I doubt I'm ever gonna post, but I was like, well, maybe I'm gonna want to post like pod or TriHards stuff on here or something.
Right.
You guys can follow me on my Twitter account. It's, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called.
Mr. Twitter guy?
It's gotta be something like that. But my name on it. But your name is not your name on Twitter. My name is Heavy Metal Boner King. But I don't think you'll find. Maybe you'll find me if you search that. Follow me. I'm probably not gonna post anything.
Yeah.
Don't follow me.
No, that's the next one. I'm gonna have to go back and do a purge because I used to. The reason why I got a Twitter account was to say shit that I couldn't get away with saying on Facebook at the time.
God.
And so I would just say stupid stuff.
I definitely saw a couple of yours that were added at me while I was going through it, and I was like, he might want to go back and get rid of that one.
Yeah, I might have to do that this weekend.
Hey, check it out quick because it's in the ether now. People are going for you, dude. They're gonna screen cap your shit. I'm talking like Jaaron, like go. Go to Twitter, guys, cut the pod. Cut the pod.
Don't go to my Twitter.
Jesus.
Smodge. $.